Welcome back to the Not So Bro Diet. Today I'm going to show you a chicken recipe. I think a lot of people struggle with basic chicken, and if you can make chicken really good and really juicy, you can make a lot of different recipes. So this is a copycat recipe. I will link or tag the girl who I got it from. She's on TikTok, but this is the best chicken recipe I've ever made. These are the necessary ingredients for this recipe. You're obviously gonna need some chicken breast. You can do thin slice or thick slice. You're gonna need a cast iron skillet. I would actually recommend going to Walmart or Target because it's cheaper than Amazon, surprisingly somehow. So this was like 15 bucks. I get the one that's already seasoned, which means I honestly don't know. It's gonna make your life easier, so just get one that's already seasoned. You don't have to fuck with it. Then you're gonna do spray olive oil or avocado oil. This is what I have right now, but I usually use avocado. With these seasonings, you don't have to get these exact ones, but I will let you know, this is key, and this already has salt in it. So that's why we're not adding regular salt to this chicken. One tip that is life-saving, I did not realize this until I made like 100 batches of really shitty chicken, but you wanna get organic chicken. It tastes very different, and if you don't get organic chicken, what I would recommend is rinsing it off with cold water and let it dry, because there's this slimy, gooey residue on the chicken, and you wanna get that off. If you get organic chicken, I just pat dry with a paper towel, get all of the excess moisture off, and then we're gonna start the seasoning process. So we're gonna preheat the oven to 400 degrees, and then for our cast iron skillet, we're gonna go ahead and put it on medium-high heat, and we're gonna let this get nice and hot. Meanwhile, we're gonna go ahead and season up the chicken. Be very liberal with the seasoning. It's gonna make a big difference. I don't measure anything. We're just gonna load it up. That's onion powder. Now we got garlic powder, lemon pepper, last but not least, paprika. And if you want, you can just kind of evenly smear it around. I'm not the biggest fan of paprika, using a lot, so I only put it on one side, but if you really like it, you can put it on both sides. Just adds a little bit of spice to it. Take the spray, do a nice little layer. When you see it smoke up like that, it means it's ready. So we can go ahead and throw the chicken in there. It should be sizzling. If it's not sizzling, you can turn up the heat just a little bit. We're gonna leave this on here for 2 minutes, flip it, and then stick it in the oven. All right, we're gonna flip it and stick it in the middle rack of the oven. So we should have a nice little crisp on the outside when you flip it. We're gonna put it in the center rack of the oven for 13 minutes. If you have the super thin slice chicken tenders or the chicken super thin slice chicken breast, you're gonna do like 12 minutes. I have ones that are right in the middle, so I'm gonna do 13. And then if you have thick cut chicken breast, then you're gonna do about 15 minutes. Once the timer is up, you're gonna take it out of the oven, leave it on the stove for about 5 minutes, then cut into it. It should be nice and juicy. If it's a little bit pink, you can put it back in the oven for a few minutes. And if you're scared, I used to be scared all the time of raw chicken because I've gotten food poisoning too many times to count. You can get a thermometer and make sure that it is the proper temperature before eating. Perfect. Look at that.